Hey guys, so this gonna have to be split up into two parts, hopefully. Because the camera stopped and I just did this part. This is gonna be the third time I did this part. So we'll see. But I was talking about Lisa. I'm gonna try to like I'm gonna try to speed it up because at the end of the day, make sure you guys watch this season because it's on watch this season 3, Bel-Air is on Peacock. Yeah. So Lisa, I really like Lisa. Her storyline this season. She was training for the Olympics. I think with all the stuff she had going on, plus self doubt, she's trying to debate should she still continue to train or not. Her and Will's relationship was really good this season, but I'm glad she checked him at the race, even though that was surprising because I wasn't not expecting her to do that. But I'm glad she basically told Will, I'm seeing my way out of this. Like, it's not gonna be no Team Lisa, Team Jackie. It's either be with me or be with her. Like, if you want to be with her, then deuces, Like she set the tone. Um, and I feel like Will should have set the tone, but I already said that when I was talking about him. But I'm glad what she did tell Will was that I'm glad she spoke her mind when she said I had to apologize to Jackie because I didn't want you to be the bad guy. And then she said, I always check up on you and worry about you, but you do the opposite to me. And I'm glad that didn't bring tension to their relationship. I'm glad Will understood that and he being a better boyfriend, basically. Not to say he was a bad boyfriend, but that's what she wanted. I hope Will and Lisa are in game because on Fresh Prince of Bel Air, he did date Lisa. I think she was either his longest relationship or one of his longest relationship, but I don't think they ended up together. So hopefully in this Bel Air universe, him and Lisa are in game, just like Hillary and Jazz. Hillary and Jazz, I don't think in Fresh Prince ended up together, but they did date. But I don't think they were in game in that. So hopefully in this universe, Hillary Jazz is also in game. Yeah, moving on, Amira. I really love Amira, her character. I really love she was a very good girlfriend. She was a very good friend. And I love her character. I feel like she brought some spice in it. Like not dramatic, but she brought some spiciness to the show. But I'm not gonna lie though. Her and Carlton, I love them as a couple, but they did have some like red flags in their relationship. And we're gonna name them. Strike one. Let's see. Strike one. Amira embarrassed Carlton. Now, this was when, Carlton introduced Amira to the parents. Viv felt like Carlton didn't need to date. He just need to focus on himself and sobriety. And he's like, I'm so glad that you guys are friends, but I don't think you guys should date. So Amira felt like she didn't like her. I would have felt that too. I'm not gonna lie. And so Amira kind of ghosted him and he was trying to contact her and then he went to the meeting that she was at. But she kind of not kind of she embarrassed him to the point where he had to stay and tell his side. And when he did, she apologized to him, they got back together. That's strike one. Strike two. Amira shows Carlton another type of high. Now, this was when I think the couple they double dated at the beach, and Carlton felt like he wanted to get high again. So he was like, Amira, do you think we should go to a meeting? And she's like, no, but I believe there's another type of high. And then basically he went fast into her car and then she gave him sloppy toppy, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but that was strike two. Strike three. Carlton called Spencer for some advice and he mentioned Amira. This was episode 5 when they were trying to Will was trying to talk to the celebrity to like for Black Says. So Carlton was feeling some type of way. So he called Spencer for some advice and he mentioned his relationship with Amira. And Spencer kind of spoke his opinion about Amira. Strike 4. Carlton told Amira what he said and she confronted Spencer, but Carlton didn't know that she was going to confront him. Strike 5. Carlton invited Amira to dinner well, he lied to her and said the parents invited her for dinner, but really they didn't. But they were waiting for her and she didn't show up. And then she told Carlton and the mom that it was the anniversary of her sister's death. But keep in mind, she never told Carlton that she had a sister. So he feels bad now because it's like, dang, like you didn't even tell me that she had a sister, let alone that she passed away. That's strike 5. Strike 6. Lisa finds drugs in Amira's bag and promised not to tell Carlton. So this was the episode 7 where all of them chilled again, and this was with Zaire and Jackie, but Zaire and Jackie left, and Amira was going to leave, and Lisa asked Amira to borrow something from her bag, and she found drugs. Amira wasn't doing drugs, but it's just a point that she had it in her bag. So they flushed it down the toilet, and Amira told Lisa to promise not to tell Carlton. Okay? Strike 7. Will talked to Amira. So pretty much Lisa told Will what Amira did and said. Will told Amira they had an argument, yada yada yada. And yeah, strike 7. Strike 8. Oh, and that led to Amira confronting Lisa, and then Lisa being mad at Will, and then that's when Will accidentally told Carl. Well, no, Carlton found out about it, so he had to tell Carlton, and then they saw Amira pass out in a pool. She almost died, and yeah, and strike 8. Carlton finds out Amira does actually have a sister. Her sister is her old self when she was in a car accident and before she was addicted to painkillers. Was there a strike 9? Yeah. So it was 8 strikes, people. 8 strikes. But I'm gonna be honest. I really hope Amira is getting better. Did she tell white lies here and there? Yeah. Did she do questionable things? Yeah. But I mean, I'm still team Carlton and Amira. I'm sorry. I really do love them together. Like, they were cute. I hope we see her in season 4. I hope they make her a main character season 4. And yeah, I hope they're in game. So yeah, unless she do something trifling, then I'm like, yeah, Carlton, she gotta go. But oh yeah, it is. She went to another rehab facility in, where was it? Not, was it Ohio? No, I think it was Boston. Was it Boston? I think it was Boston. I want to say it was Boston. Was it Boston? Yeah, it is Boston. Yeah, it was Boston. Yeah, so she went to a rehab facility in Boston. So for now, they're gonna be long distance. But I hope in season 4, she gonna come back and they gonna, yeah, help each other out. Jackie. We barely saw Jackie this season. Like, we saw her, but not really. Like, compared to season 2, where we saw her a lot, we barely saw her. Season 3, it was funny because during that couple episode, I'm like, oh my god, it would have been cute if she ended up dating Zaire, even though Zaire and Will are cool. But yeah, but anyway, Jackie, I like Jackie. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I liked her more this season than last season. Is that bad? I feel like I liked her more this season than last season. But she didn't say she wanted Will, but let's be honest. We all know she still had feelings for Will. It'll be honest. Do I feel like Will gave her mixed signals? I'm gonna be honest, no. I just felt like it was one of those situations where Jackie felt like she didn't have to tell Will. It's gonna be obvious that she gonna come around. Eventually, she probably thought he was gonna ask her out again. And little did she know, he backed with Jackie. But then again, if I was Jackie, I would have been peeped that. I'm like, oh yeah, they're back together. I would have been peeped that, but maybe she didn't. But do I think Lisa should have confronted her? Yeah, because Jackie was doing the. I'm sorry, she was doing the most. It's like, girl, are you really that? Pretty much, what Lisa said, are you really this friendly, or girl, you should do this to people that you like? Because what are you doing? So she did do the most, but I'm glad Lisa confronted her. Because yeah, but I'm glad finally told Jackie that you're just a homegirl at this point, who we happen to dated and slept together. But you're just a homegirl at this point. Lisa is hopefully wifey material. So I'm glad he finally had a conversation. But it was just so funny how I'm like, oh my god, it'll be funny if Zaire and Jackie dated, and then he invited her along to the chill hangout. That was funny. But anyway, so yeah, that's all. Oh, and I'm glad that Will defended Jackie with that white guy, and Jackie paid him back and pretty much helped him to get that rapper to promote Black Sis. So that was so yeah, she was good for that. I'm glad she helped him out with that. LaMarcus. I really like LaMarcus. I feel like this season we really got to know him better. Yes, we do know that he was Hillary's old boyfriend. He's still friends with the fam. And yeah. But it was so sad where she was about to tell him about the kids, and then when she saw him practice it at practice, he basically passed out. He pretty much did the same thing Asher did in All American. My mind immediately went to All American. I'm like, oh my god, it's just like Asher. And then he low key died, cardiac arrest, but he came back alive and he had to do surgery. But I agree with Hillary. His dad was like, oh, let me call the agent, see that. Like, he just opened his eyes. You want him back on the football field? He just opened his eyes. Like, what do you mean? And at first I thought LaMarcus was doing that because of his dad. But he's like, listen, football is the only thing I'm good at. So if I'm going to be alive, I'm going to do football, god dang it. And she's like, hey, babe, I'm going to be a wifey. I understand. But she was still side-eyeing him, but she understood. So, yeah, and then he almost left the wedding because she told him about Jazz, and then he saw Jazz at the wedding thing. And they're married now, but I think he probably passed away. I don't know. But like I said earlier, you guys, I think he is going to die because I think LaMarcus represents her Trevor. Keep in mind, not only Trevor is his middle name, if you watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hillary always talks about her boyfriend that she loved, the love of her life. But he died due to bungee jumping. His name was Trevor. So I think LaMarcus is going to die and he's going to represent Trevor. Meaning Hillary and Jazz might get back together. But I feel like Jazz is going to date Yolanda. And so Hillary, not only she going to mourn LaMarcus, she's going to see Jazz finally move on. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I might be reaching, but that's what I think. Okay, the three MVPs this season. Jeffrey is getting MVP this season. Ivy is getting MVP this season, and Lou, because they did the date thing. For now on, every show that I watch and review on, I'm going to tell you guys who the MVP was, okay? And the MVP is Ivy. Let's talk about her. I'm going to be honest. I really did not like Ivy. I thought Ivy was that typical girl. She gonna fake it till you make it type of chick. She gonna act like she your best friend, but really she wanna smash your dude. Hint, she tried to smash Jazz last season, but then Hillary was like, hold on, shorty, that's my boyfriend. She's like, okay, girl, my bad. And then she helped Hillary with the influencer house. But I'm not gonna lie, Ivy came through this season. Ivy was like, babes, Hillary, you're my best friend. Okay, not only we work together, but you're my best friend. And so I'm like, okay, like Ivy's my best friend at this point because I love her. She has great personality. She was funny. Keep her on the show, okay? Now I'm not gonna lie, when Hillary and LaMarcus were engaged or still together, I thought Ivy was gonna try to go back to holler at Jazz. I'm so glad she did it, but Ivy get MVP. And she came through with the wedding. Yeah, that's best friend goals right there. Jeffrey, another MVP. I just love how this Jeffrey is gangster. I just love how this Jeffrey is gangsta. I need a Jeffrey in my life. Okay, come through. Okay, I need Jeffrey don't play no games. Okay, I love Jeffrey. And of course, each season he just gets better and better. Okay, so we see more Frederick this season, and we see his baby mother, Penelope. And so basically, he brought Frederick back to LA so he could keep an eye on him because people from his past is trying to come back, knowing that Frederick is his son. So they're trying to basically like what do you call it? They're trying to basically his past is coming back to haunt him, right? Right. And so yeah, Frederick found out that he still keeps in touch with his birth mom. So not only is Frederick staying with him, Penelope is staying with him. And I'm not gonna lie, him and Penelope had the vibes. They were vibing extra hard. I'm not gonna lie, when they were doing that dirty dancing, that dirty wine, that bomba, bomba, mina, bomba. They were getting it. They were like doing dirty dancing, okay? I'm like, okay, I see. I see y'all. Let me find out. Let me find out I have baby number 2. Let me stop. Anyway, I love Jeffrey. I really hope he's not really moving. I hope he's not. And then at the end, I forgot to mention this. Will gets kidnapped. Will gets kidnapped. Will gets kidnapped. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? And then I didn't understand how they knew Will. I mean, Will is not related to Jeffrey, but he knew Jeffrey and all that. That was weird. I'm probably gonna tell us more information in season 4. But that was weird. I was like, really? Really? And then, yeah, so we all know Jeffrey gonna have to come back to Bel-Air and he go, so hey. And it was so cute how we saw the old Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, that was nice. He played Roman. I'm gonna get to him in a second. But yeah. So yeah, Jeffrey MVP. I love him, of course. Yeah. Next up is Frederick. I knew Frederick was going to be bad. I had a feeling Frederick was going to be bad. I had a feeling. I don't think Frederick on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like I said, I saw Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but not really. But this Frederick, he gambles. He takes people's money. That's really gambling. And he gets himself into trouble. He's a fighter. Meaning, I think he's Loki. I think he's a boxer. Don't quote me. Isn't he trying to be a boxer or not boxing? Taekwondo. Something like he doing something, But yeah, Will and Carlton kind of side-eye him, and they were right. But I love how they're like, "Hey, listen, I'm not trying to rule you and Jeffrey. Bonding time, that's between you and Jeffrey. But just know I'm side-eyeing you, and you may not hurt Jeffrey, okay?" But Frederick, I didn't really like Frederick. I 1 to 10. I'm gonna give him a 6. I feel like he's going to self-improve, but right now I'm gonna give him a 6. It was sad where they jumped him. That was sad. But anyway, moving on. Lou, Marlon Wayans. First of all, I know we all see Marlon Wayans as like a comedian actor, but I knew Marlon could act his behind off. Yes, he doesn't do a lot of serious roles, but he is a phenomenal actor. Him and Will scenes, I ain't gonna lie, I almost cried. Like the barbershop scene, I ain't gonna lie, I almost cried. But come to find out, due to Lou first talking to Will again, come to find out he stayed in Bel-Air. I don't think he's in Bel-Air. I think he's in another area of California, but he opened up a barbershop, but he didn't tell Will or any of the family that he was going to stay in Cali. So of course Will saw him again. Jeffrey did his Jeffrey duties. He found out why he's there, and yeah, and so Will talked to him not only 1 time but 2 times, and now it seems like him and Lou are going to have a bonding relationship. I really hope they do have a bonding relationship. I hope their relationship gets better. But yeah, he gets MVP this season though. Quentin, I'm like, okay, Vic Mensa, let me see you acting. He did really, really good. I like his character. I love how he's an entrepreneur. He's trying to tell the youngins how to get their money because he's a billionaire, babe. He's rich. Okay. He had a 4 Bel-Air. He's rich. Okay. And yeah, I like this character. Connor. We didn't see a lot of Connor this season, but I'm glad when Carlton wanted him to give him drugs again, Connor was like, man, I'm not going to be the one that puts you back on drugs. I respected that. Hopefully he slowly but surely be like Carlton, gets off of drugs. But hey. So yeah, Cruz. Dang, which one was Cruz? Who was Cruz? Wait, who was Cruz? Why did I... Who is Cruz? I'm gonna go back to unless comment down below, guys. Who is Cruz? Cause what? Anyway, Chef Sharif, he's fine. I'm so glad him and Viv they didn't do adultery, but Chef Sharif, I ain't gonna lie, he could have got it. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, Zaire, I thought Zaire was a hater because I felt like he's one of those where like I felt like he judged Will, but then when him and Will actually had bonding moment and talk about their childhood and whatever, I think Zaire saw a different side of Will. Like he respected him, so I'm glad they bonded. If him and Jackie end up dating, I mean, for me it'll be weird because I'm like, you're Will's friend. But if they do, just to say Jackie has somebody now, I mean it's cool. They can date. Erica. I don't like Erica. Yeah. I knew she was gonna snitch on herself. I don't understand why she kissed Phil. Does she want Phil or did she not? You know he's married. Like, just because you got a divorce, that don't mean you can bring him down to get a divorce. So I'm glad they parted ways in their business. Spencer. Who was Spencer? Oh, Spencer. He's another MVP. I really liked his character. I like how he runs the meetings and he wants to see Carlton do better and he wants Amira to do better. I'm glad that even though him and Amira kind of butt heads, he still was open to have a meeting with like Amira's family and friends to like since she passed out of the water. So yeah, I love Spencer. I hope we see him more in season 4. Yolanda. Oh, one more thing about Spencer. I ain't gonna lie. When they showed the part where Carlton and Amir was kissing outside and Spencer saw them, I'm not gonna lie. I thought Spencer had a crush on Carlton, but he probably was like, oh, okay, like, oh, I hope he be careful because I know Amira. Yada yada yada. Maybe it was one of those, but I'm not gonna lie. I thought he had a crush on Spencer. I thought he had a crush on Carlton, but he just wanted to be there for Carlton. Yolanda Porter. I mean, she was a good character, but it's so obvious she likes Jazz, and I think since Hillary is married to LaMarcus, Jazz gonna move on to Yolanda. But like he told Hillary, he couldn't fully move on with her because he still had feelings for her. So yeah, but I don't really have a problem with Yolanda. I mean, I don't really have a problem with her. Omar Campbell. I really didn't have a problem with his character either. I mean, I guess he was trying to take over or like take over the South Central area, and in order to take over South Central, the places and the businesses there it will have to like, close for him to build what he tried to build. But I'm glad they all came into a meeting, a meeting medium, and that all worked out. Penelope, I love Penelope. I love Penny. She's so pretty. Her and Jeffrey made a cute couple. If they get back together, I'm rooting for them because they did that dirty wine, that dirty dancing. I'm like, okay, Penny, I see you, boo. I see you. She put that. I see you, boo. I see you. And yeah, and I'm glad her and Frederick still kept in touch and have a good relationship. Roman. Um, like a Dungeon Dragon. Let me stop. Anyway, Roman. I hope he's not the one that's making them dudes follow Jeffrey and then kidnap Will. I hope he has nothing to do with that because they kind of told us the backstory on him and Jeffrey. So I don't know, but he was pretty scary. And one more character, that boy that used to date Drew. I was like Will and Carter. I'm like, we in business with you? What the fudge? But but like Will brought all of them back together. So hopefully season 4, he's more humble. He can have a personality. And yeah, you guys, that's it. That's the end of Bel-Air, season 3. Like I said, I really love Bel-Air. I really, really did love this season. To me, this was the best season. And yeah, I really, really did. Okay, but you guys, thank you guys. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like or dislike, thumbs up or thumbs down, comment. Please be Panther, subscribe. Turn your post notification bell so you can know when my next video is going to be here, okay? And you guys, please comment what more videos you want me to do and what you guys want to see from me. I feel like you guys are probably getting tired of me just doing show and movie reviews. Please, guys, comment down below what you guys want me to do on this channel. And also, you guys, I don't just have one channel. I have 2 channels. I have Pinky's Entertainment, which is this channel, and I have the Pinky Show. So please, guys, comment down below what videos you guys want me to do on Pinky's Entertainment, the Pinky Show. Make sure you guys follow my Facebook at Pinky. That's Pinky space Pinky. And follow 2 of my Instagrams. One at Show the Pinky and the other at PinkyBear00. And like my saying goes, let's smile, be yourself. Don't worry. Be happy, okay? And make sure you also subscribe to the Pinky Show and Mr. Shady. This girl Pinky, Pinky, and I'm so fly. Holla at your girl.